Happening now, Greenville Mayor Knox White and some top upstate medical officials hosted a news conference about New Year's Eve this afternoon. Officials pleading with the community to not attend large gatherings and to observe COVID precautions on this holiday.
And the city also saying it plans to crack down on those who disobey the governor's orders and host events or attend in any way. This comes on the heels of the mayor saying that encouraging people to get together for New Year's Eve gatherings is, quote, outrageous.
Fox Carolina's Matt Koufax joins us live. He was at the press conference. And Matt, what was one of your big takeaways from today?
Yeah, guys, well, just hours before this, the governor came out with his own warning about attending potential super spreader crowded gatherings on New Year's Eve. But the message here was even more urgent, with the upstate leading the way in cases in all of South Carolina and that positivity rate hovering right around 30%. Going to show you this chart from Prisma Health right here. This spike right here is where we are right now, well past that first spike you see, which was in the summer. They say we are at a breaking point. And the message tonight was stay home on New Year's Eve. Now, Mayor Knox White called participating in any sort of gathering Thursday night, quote, disrespectful to doctors fighting the virus on the front lines who are overwhelmed. Dr. Marcus Blackstone with Bon Secours says they are at capacity in terms of hospital beds and ICUs here in the upstate, with Dr. Wendell James from Prisma Health adding that up to 1 in 4 people, some who don't even realize, could be carrying the virus in our area right now. They say that it's, quote, appalling that people would even consider participating in a maskless, non-distance event on New Year's Eve, and that the consequences could be dire.
This is no joke. This is serious. It is irresponsible to hold such an event, period. There will be people that contract this disease in an event that size, and there will be people that die because of it.
We're doing everything we can do, but you've really taken the capability out of our hands because you've overwhelmed our hospital systems at this point.
They say that they know there are still people who might try and do things on Thursday night anyway, but the big new aspect of all of this is enforcement. Greenville Police Chief Howie Thompson says they've already received and dealt with numerous complaints concerning advertised large gatherings in the area. They say they will have roving teams out on New Year's Eve of police officers to enforce the governor's capacity restrictions and disband events if need be. The city also revealed today they asked the governor's office for assistance from SLED, and they got it. So SLED officers will be out in Greenville Thursday night to enforce those orders as well. And remember, per the governor's orders, alcohol consumption and sales end at 11 p.m. So that's big. And doctors say that they are not trying to incite a panic here, but they say that with the blatant disregard for the coronavirus and the seriousness of the pandemic they've observed lately, it's time for some, quote, healthy fear.
And Matt, some big news about one of the New Year's Eve events that came under fire. There's a big social media push to get this Reedy River Ball canceled, and it appears that social media push was successful, right?
Yeah, Cody, they faced immense public pressure, with a lot of people on social media saying that an event like this goes against everything that we have been preached to by the medical community lately. You're going to see a statement on your screen from Palmetto Entertainment. They announced on their Instagram just about an hour ago that the Reedy River Ball is now canceled, to, quote, protect the health and safety of our guests and the community. They go on to say that new information came to light in the last 48 hours that made them realize moving forward with the event was impossible. Guys, more on this in the next hour. Back to you.